what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you hit that subscribe button right here and join the fam. Today I am going to be sitting down and talking to you guys about the new ABH cream bronzer as well as the blush. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on these two products as well as cream bronzers. I know that everybody has been releasing cream bronzers like left and right, so I kind of wanted to break down my thoughts and let you guys know my favorite cream bronzers, but I wanted to share with you my thoughts on why I would recommend these bronzers. Like, I have my own thoughts of why I would recommend each individual bronzer and why I would kind of choose one over the other. So I kind of wanted to break it down for you, let you guys know my thoughts, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed this video, and also please don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here so you don't miss out on a video. I post 2 times a week. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So we are going to be trying out the new Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their new cream bronzer. I was checking online and it seems that this bronzer has 1 whole fluid ounce. So I was checking online and I saw that this retails for, wow. I got distracted by the packaging. Look at the packaging. It is stunning. It has like this nice matte caramel like color, and it has like their ABH signature. So I'm seeing that this has 1 whole fluid ounce. This retails for $35, and this is cruelty free, which is super awesome that ABH is cruelty free. I'm not sure if they've always been cruelty free, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they were. And I picked up the shade Amber. So let's open up this guy. So as you open it up, it has of course this clear protectant that, of course, when you're buying something new, it should definitely always have a protectant that it's never been touched. So here she is. She is a beauty. So I'm going to go in with my favorite affordable brush. This is the Putty Brush by e.l.f. You already know I love how dense and small it is because I'm able to control product better. So I'm just going to swirl it around, and look how much product I got right away. So it's pretty pigmented, as you can see right there. I hope that this is a good shade for me. We shall see. Let's have our fingers crossed. But let's just put her on the cheek. Okay, so I like how, ooh, I should have put that on the back of my hand. Too much product. Hopefully we can blend it out. So I'm gonna just work it in with what I have and just slide it down the cheek where I would normally contour. I like the shade. It looks a lot more warm than I usually go for. I know we are talking about bronzers, but I like to typically go more for like a neutral gray undertone just so it can look more natural. Going back with what's on the back of my hand, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get enough product for this side. So what I'm noticing is that the product is nice and emollient, where it's able to go really nice and glide on the cheek, but it's not super, I guess, like greasy. It doesn't have too much of a wet look from the initial application. The e.l.f. Putty Bronzer is the last bronzer that I actually recently reviewed. Cream bronzer that I reviewed, and it was a little bit slick and just a little bit wet to look at on the cheek for the initial application, but it did dry down quite nicely. It is emollient, but it's not just like so, it's not, I don't know, the other one has more like a creamier texture to it, if that makes sense. I think it's really nice. I feel like you need less is more. I kind of feel like I just went a little bit overboard, but I'm gonna just go ahead and apply some to my hairline really quick because I feel like I need to match everything and make it look more put together. Now that I have applied just a light layer on my forehead to kind of just make the forehead kind of come in a little bit, and a little bit on my jawline, whatever was on my brush, I kind of just pat it and dabbed it into the jawline underneath. But I wanted to also try out the new Anastasia Beverly Hills stick blush. So I've been trying out, I mean, quite a bit of blush cream blushes as well as cream bronzers because, like I said, it's kind of like a new trend. Everybody wants that nice, very creamy, very dewy like skin. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's like this rose gold packaging. Now this is so funny because when I saw the packaging online, I'm like, oh, okay, so the little brush on one end reminds me a lot of Mario's packaging. As you've seen in my video, I did review his cream bronzer and cream blush. So this reminds me a lot of that. The concept as well, as far as the concept goes, but look how tiny that is. I mean, I like things to be kind of small and compact, but this looks really small. Like, this is the size of a nickel, like if I were to put it in perspective of how small it is. And then on the other side, you have the cream blush. Now the cream blush I picked up in the shade Soft Rose. So I'm going to swatch that for you. So super nice and pigmented. I love the color. Like, I love the color. This is what a true rose color like is in my mind. So this is pretty true to color. So now let's try to apply it. Kind of thinking like, should I apply it to the cheek? Oh yeah, hopefully it's not a mistake. Because with the Mario one, you know how much I love Mario's formula. Mario, I'm able to directly put it on the cheek and I can never basically over apply because how nice the brushes and the formula is. Now, I can tell you right now, this brush is so like super like sharp edge cut that I'm not liking how stiff and how I can hear the brush just work on the cheek. It's not great at all. Like, it's almost leaving the trace of where I'm applying the blush. So let me go ahead and apply more. I'm gonna go back in with this same stippling brush by e.l.f. and see how much nicer this brush blends out that blush. It just goes to show that you don't need the most expensive brushes to get a nice application. You know what I mean? Like this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I would expect that they would have a great like brush at the end of their product, considering that they are making the product and the brush for their product. So that sounds probably just a little harsh, but it's just the truth. Like, if you're gonna create a brush at the end of your product, like this being a blush, I would assume that you would have something that would work really great with your product that you're creating. For me, I personally feel like, okay, I'm pretty sure with the price, this, by the way, this retails for $32. I'm pretty sure with Anastasia Beverly Hills pricing, I feel like you definitely are paying for not just the product, but the blush. So I don't know. I don't really like that I have something that I can't use at the end of the blush. Now let me apply some to the nose because I like that nice, you know, that little sun-kissed moment. I like to look like I got a little burnt by the sun. I think it looks super cute. If you were to ask me even a year ago if I would wear my blush on my nose, I'd be like, no. But I like it. I like how it looks. It looks really, really cute. So this product, this blush is really, really nice. I love the formula of this blush and I love the color. So no complaints there besides the brush. I like that it kind of even like sweeps in. Do you see that? So you're not struggling. The cap is way bigger than the brush, so you're not struggling to cap that on. So let me give you my final thoughts on what I think about the Anastasia cream bronzer and the cream blush they released. So for the bronzer, as far as it goes, the packaging is beautiful. I like how it's a nice big round pot to dip your brush in. I like that it's very emollient, nice to slide on the cheek, no trouble there. I like how it really just settles onto the skin really beautifully and it doesn't look so much like a cream product where it can typically look really, really creamy. So for 1 fluid ounce for $35, I feel like that's a pretty good deal for being ABH. I will give you some thoughts on some cream bronzers that I have here to kind of give you an idea, like maybe you're in the market for a cream bronzer and you're just not sure of what to pick up. I will kind of just go through some of the bronzers that I have tried. So first I have the Patrick Ta. This is a bronzer contour duo. So it has your powder and then your cream bronzer right here. So you're basically getting both. So you're able to just go in with cream if you want. Maybe if you just want to go in with powder one day because you feel like you're going to be out in the sun and you don't want to get oily, whatever the case may be. Maybe you have oily skin type. You do have the option to have both in one. Like now that we're traveling, some are traveling. So this one, it retails for $38 and this one has 0.37 ounces of product. Now that is a pretty big price point for how little product you're getting, but I get it, it's Patrick Ta, and you do have the versatility of having both products, both formulas in one. So you can use your cream and then your powder on top, or you can just go in, like I said, cream or powder. Next up, we're going to talk about the Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer Stick. Now, this one retails for $38, and again, you're getting 0.37 ounces. So it was kind of crazy to see that you're getting the same amount in a compact as a stick. You would think you were getting way less in a stick, but turns out it's the same thing, and this one actually retails for $10 less, which it's Makeup by Mario. And let me tell you, he has an amazing, amazing, amazing formula. I'm not joking. If you are a beginner, I would definitely say go with this one. If you're just solidly like looking for a cream bronzer, I would go with Makeup by Mario. You can never over apply. You're able to blend it out really nicely, and you're able to use and utilize the brush that's on the other end. The other thing is, like, if you're on the go all the time or you just want something super simple, quick, it's all here. Your product and your brush. So I have no complaints here. I would definitely go with the Mario one if, like I said, you're going for a cream bronzer. Now I'm going to go ahead and touch base on the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. So this one has 0.35 ounces, which is crazy to think that you're getting that much product in this little guy, and it's $6. Now, the only thing that I would say with this one is that this, like the ABH one, this one looks a lot more natural on the skin. It doesn't have such of a glowy, wet skin appearance, but I don't mean that in a bad way, because again, this does settle down. This doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look like it's going to just slip on the face. It's not going to skip on the face. It's not going to slide off. It does settle. So if you're in a budget, I would say definitely go with the e.l.f. You do not need to spend the $35 for the ABH. Again, you just would obviously let your skin kind of just, as you're applying your lipstick and all that, it would definitely settle and be fine on the skin. Okay, so now we're talking about what is the final verdict between these two. So me, if I'm going to be on the go, if I'm going somewhere and I want a super simple, quick application for $7 less, I would get the Makeup by Mario. And also, if I were a beginner and I was just starting with cream products, I would go with the Mario one. This one is really beautiful. There's nothing really bad for me to say. Me looking at my skin right now in the mirror, I really like the formula. I do like the undertone. I like how golden and bronzed I look. And like I said, I have nothing bad to say about the formula. So I do definitely recommend the ABH one. As much product as you're getting for 1 fluid ounce, you can't beat that. It's a really good formula, and it's not that expensive. If we're talking about ABH and just high-end products, it's not that expensive for a lot of product that you actually are getting in its pot. So I do really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So as far as the cream blush, I will probably make a whole video as far as my cream blushes, because right now I have been just stuck on the Stay Vulnerable Rare Beauty cream blushes. Especially in the summer, you don't have to worry about your blush going anywhere. Now this one, it looks like it's settled really nicely. I don't find like it looks greasy at all on the cheeks. It does have some kind of shine to it. So as you can see, we are having some shine reflecting from the blush, but I don't find it being super greasy, wet looking. And of course it is going to be a little tacky. The bronzer looks like it just settled right into the skin. So really, really nice. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me just kind of give you my thoughts on the new ABH cream bronzer and blush, as well as my favorite cream products, because these are the products, cream bronzers, that I've been testing out and liking a lot. But each of them I like for different reasons, and that's why I wanted to kind of just share with you my thoughts and really give you the breakdown of why I would recommend one bronzer over the other. So I hope that clarified everything. Please don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what else you would like to see from me. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like right here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.